Pet of the Week, every Thursday. Sponsored by Joy Law Firm. Just call Joy.
It is time for our Pet of the Week, and we are so happy to see our friend Kay Hyman from Charleston Animal Society. She has brought a sweet cat with her today and a story that's going to pull at our heartstrings. But why don't we get to this fluff ball first?
Literally a fluff ball.
Yes, he is.
You can't see, but he's a big boy. His name is Sylvester, and unfortunately his family he is declawed on the front, and his family had to give him up because he has some urinary tract issues. He's now on a special diet and he's on medication. But you know, those are the kind of things that can, you know, devastate a family that's barely making it paycheck to paycheck. They loved him, obviously, because he's very well behaved and just a sweetheart, loves people. But unfortunately, they weren't able to afford that special food and the special medication. So whomever adopts him will need to take that into consideration. But what an amazing cat. I mean, he's phenomenal.
He's so beautiful. So we were kind of speculating that he could be some Maine Coon, maybe, just because of his size.
Yeah, I would say Persian because of his hair.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have the flat face, so it's really hard to say. But he could, yes, very well be a Maine Coon. And he is declawed on the front, which we don't advocate and we don't do, but it's already done. So if someone is looking for a companion cat, but you've got
nice furniture, you don't have to worry about it.
You gotta want to brush though. You gotta want to brush every day, because I don't know if they can see it, but the fur is a flying.
Well, you chose to wear black, Kay, so that's on you. That's on you. Literally, it's on you. No,
literally.
He just really seems like a very sweet temperament.
Super sweet. And comes when I call him. He comes out of his cage very easily. Just a real sweetheart. And like I said, the medical issue is the thing. And right now we're so packed with animals that we are doing fee-waived adult dogs, fee-waived adult cats, and half-price kittens.
And Sylvester's 9 years old, we think?
9 years old. That's a spring chicken for cats. Mine is
really
17.
Yes.
Yeah, and she's still going at it strong. So
we're only halfway there at this point with Sylvester. Well, he's just beautiful. You've got another story for us, though, which it just sounds, it's hard to imagine. When you come in, you tell us some of these horror stories, and you always say, this is the biggest one yet. Well, here we are today. This is the biggest one yet.
It truly is. Right now, we just assisted over the weekend. I can't go into any details until it's released by the Sheriff's Department in Lawrence County. But there were over 400 animals that were in horrific situations. But this is just one of many. We've had hundreds of animals that we've had to deal with this year for cruelty cases. I sent you guys some photos. There's one of a kitten or a cat that had a zip tie tied on her paw. Now, we can't exactly attribute it to cruelty, but we're pretty sure it was someone being cruel to a cat. It was embedded. We also had an embedded collar. We had a dog with wounds to its head that were, we believe, to be inflicted by a hammer. So many skinny animals, very thin animals.
But 400? I mean, how do you collect 400 animals?
Well, it was a combined effort with state authorities and animal control. They called us in. Lawrence County called us in to help. You know, that's the same place we went for the puppy mill bust, where we had brought back 50 Chihuahuas. So the sheriff is not playing up there in Lawrence County. He is adamant about curbing cruelty to animals, and a lot of these were, we brought back 23 dogs. A lot of them were chickens, roosters. There was some.
They weren't all cats and dogs. They were domesticated animals per se.
Right, exactly. Like lots of farm animals. Yes, and there was a local farm that helped with those, and goats and things like that. But we brought back 23 dogs, you know, to help alleviate that stress on that shelter up there.
Which makes the burden on you a bit tougher too. I mean, you already have a lot of animals, but this is where we call out to the people watching this, and they come to Charleston Animal Society, see if they can take these home.
Absolutely, and these guys will be up. They're mostly like beagles and hound blends. They're super sweet. They'll be available for adoption soon once we get, you know, their health factors. I know a lot of them have to have dental work, which is extremely expensive. People don't realize how much we do. Like just the kitten that has to have its leg amputated, that's minimum $1,000 that we end up spending, and we never ask that for adoption. So there are lots of ways you can help us. You can donate, right now we're running a special Be a Hero. If you donate like $18.74, which is the year we were incorporated, if you donate that much a month, we'll send you a shirt. Monthly donors are like the bread and butter for us.
Yeah.
We also have our Rescue Brew contest, which is where your pet could end up on a can of brew from Palmetto Brewery.
Oh,
so that's a pretty
that.
cool thing. It's only $10 to enter your cat or dog, and they
fun.
could be on a can of beer.
And why not? Then you can give it away as gifts and keep it in posterity. That's what. Well, Kate, thank you so much for coming and sharing Sylvester with us, but also that story, which really, we have to come together and we have to take these animals home with us and give them a wonderful life.
Yep.
Thank you for doing what you do, Kay. We're back after this.